I didn't think about the German border.
Like, I'm pretty sure you could hear my computer running, right? Like in real life.
No, I don't think so. Maybe my music is loud enough, but no.
No. Like in real life, not in the call.
Wait. Oh, there might be a little bit of a humming. Difficult to tell. Difficult to tell. Oh, something is catching fire.
Oh my, it's actually really loud. Like I took off my headphones, it's actually like really loud.
And it wasn't shabby. Still above 20k. Okay, is at 24.383. Incredible. Alright, another part I'm most excited about. I am gonna make sure that you guys are gonna have audio on the videos as well. I think it's gonna be more interesting that way. I mean, it is impossible for me to avoid that you can hear the others in the background, but I don't think that's a big deal, as you might be able to hear those occasionally in my streams anyways. All right. Welcome back, Pinku. This is the big kind of vacation rundown. I'm sorry if Checkers was a little boring and people decided to leave. It is fine. Croatia recap, here we go. No, I don't think I mentioned anything important. Oh, I moved my... I'm gonna go back to here anyways, or there. Doesn't really matter. Okay, Croatia recap. Boom. It is changed. Very, very nice. So I have kind of gone through and prepared a showcase folder. I still have the stuff from Italy as well. But here we go. Croatia. This, I can't perfectly sort it time-wise, unfortunately. Because it is literally 3 different phones smacked together here. Which... Yeah, I'll just move through these a bit. We'll figure things out. Let me get this over here, that there, and now I want you guys to have that audio. Can I set that up? Uh-huh. That seems like it. Melly, hello! Welcome. Welcome. Oh, okay. Okay. Before we actually start, I did think about you when I recorded a video, and I want you to figure out where we were before I get to that. I doubt it is. I doubt it's on Google Street View. I want to send you something. Wait, I can't show it on stream yet because otherwise you're gonna see it. Where do I have that? No. That's. I mean, you know where that is. Freak, where did I have it? Where is it? Oh, I removed the video entirely. Okay, so I just have images. So these are gonna get interesting. I want you to figure out where we are from these images. Though I'll say right now, I'm unsure if I'll be able to make a curve like... That's what I meant! You can get rid of the text. Ideally, you're just gonna have the God Apple and the Hardcore Heart and with the 64 at the bottom. That'd be kind of cool. The top text, as I said, I don't think that's gonna look good. That's what I mentioned.
Is our choker box is 100% drop rate through creeper explosions? You know?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because the
no, I
creeper
don't.
blew two of them up in 2 drops, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, they should be safe.
And in that one episode, you blew one up with a charge creeper, and it was fine.
It was fine. Yeah, I was super scared, but it was fine. Okay. I'm not gonna send you everything yet. We can get to it if you need help. I'm only gonna...
I know gas can destroy it because it's fire.
Okay, I'm gonna send you these 3 images. 7 years ago. I used to play you guys in history class. Bro, that's sick. Alright, okay, I sent you 3 images. Can you figure out where we are there? I'm curious to see. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna follow along the map too much. I can roll that back afterwards. Wanna be a turtle? Welcome to the stream, by the way, as well. I'm gonna switch the category back to just chatting, or it should be actually. Yeah, it is. Okay. So you guys should have audio on the videos. No? Oh wait, you do. Yeah, you guys hear it. So, well, this is just
a really cool screenshot.
On the way there. I now need to kind of see if I can show them somewhat chronologically. This could be a task here. Oh, because this opens up as an image. Okay, so this is the first place we went to. Well, land, yes. I hope you're not gonna have it as easy. So yeah, this is Pula, which is like a bigger city. I can already open up the map. The good thing is, I am not bothering anyone by doing this now, because we've already had the interactive part, meaning that if this stretches out a little longer, I don't think anyone is bothered much, because, well, it is the end of the stream. So, if this is not something you're interested in, I'm sorry, the interactive part ends here. I still think for memory, this is kind of cool to go through, and the streams are a kind of cool way to archive these things a little better. I do have echo from Chuan here. I need to mention this now. I don't know if this is something we can fix. Chuan, you here? Just gonna make it more quiet, I guess. Or it's kind of annoying.
So many creepers.
Okay, so we're gonna go on maps as well. I'll show you guys where Pula is. It is... If Croatia is right here, Pula is right here, so that's where we are. And the amphitheater is already shown on the map. So yeah, that's exactly where we were. It's also on a location okay recommended. So yeah, that's what we're starting off with. Now I'm quickly going through. Oh, okay, this kind.
Oh shoot.
So boom, this is... I don't know how this image happened, but it's an upward panorama. I have no idea how that worked. And then this is another panorama. Very, very cool. So yeah, that's the amphitheater in Pula. I'm very curious to see if okay figures out where we were from the pictures.
Okay, we'll figure it out. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Switch time, not if.
Damn, what is my account age? Ha!
My bets are like 30 seconds.
Oh wait.
Oh, that's a really
Be
cool
a turtle did my account age. I was so confused why it's the identical one. I didn't realize. Okay. So yeah, these are just some nice pictures from the amphitheater. These are a bit further away. Right. Boom. zoom out here. That one.
Really cool
That's
photos,
okay.
by the way.
Then we have another set of images from another phone. Does it not load? Yeah, I quickly want to mention I respectfully hate iPhones. I now have a reason to actually hate them. It is so
Why?
overly annoying to transfer files from an iPhone to a computer.
Oh, yeah,
you
I
always
hate
need
that
additional software. Somehow I got it to work, but apparently you need like iTunes and some Apple related software to safely transfer things over. A lot of videos are glitching out. Okay, now this photo is displaying. Okay. It was absolute pain. It was absolute pain. I am for life sticking to Android because it is so convenient to move files. Like I literally,
I don't like how Apple makes all their own programs.
Everything from the phone that is relevant. I did that during the stream, like in 10 minutes. No, I don't want to delete that. Then we'll go over here. So yeah, these are from the iPhone.
I hate Apple, but I just prefer Android.
I just absolutely prefer Android as well. Apple has great camera quality, but yeah.
Androids mainly are cheaper, which is super good.
Like Apple has a crazy zoom. It's brutal. Yeah, so these
Mine actually is more than the new Apple phone. My phone has more zoom than the Apple phones.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's like 7 times.
Okay. Well, I had absolute struggle transferring that, so I don't know. And that is a well, kind of church/temple that we went to as well. I've checked the coast of Istria. I'll give you time. I'll give you time. I want to have the name of the island that that picture is taken on. Oh yeah. So this is the iPhone 14 Pro or whatever. Yeah. It's a weird flex because my dad has it. And then here's a nice panorama view from a castle. You should be able to see this is where the amphitheater is. And so we went further along the coast, and there's a nice like panorama view from the coastline at Pula. 30 minutes, that's awesome. Oh yeah, you guys will see some pictures of the moon as well, because unexpectedly, the moon happened to be a blood moon when we spotted it.
Oh, that's
and it looked
cool.
So cool. And so I did some very, very awesome pictures with the iPhone that we'll look at as well. It's honestly impressive at this point that it is a freaking phone. And so yeah, we were just chilling here. Amazing pictures. And then...
Well, who is it that's like obsessed with photography? I forgot.
Ron.
One of your viewers? Ron, yeah. He would hate you for using an iPhone.
Oh yeah, he would. Absolutely he would. Now I constantly need to make sure that you guys get audio. Is there anything else relevant here? No. Okay, so I should be able to stick to this. I always have to manually switch the audio, which is annoying. This is the Photos app. This is the... Okay. Because now it's playing video through the photo app. So yeah, this is a nice little view from the castle. You've already done it. I'll check it out once we get there. You've already... Yeah, I had no doubt. Even though I'm pretty sure it's quite difficult to find still. Let's see if you get it right. Then we move on. Amazing background, by the way. We did that. Then let's see if I have anything else from the iPhone. No, so we get to the boat. And so this is our new home for 7 days, basically. Has some solar panels to keep the energy. It was a sailboat, obviously, so for most of the time we were sailing with the engine off. We only had like 10-ish hours of engine time, which used less than 8 liters. It was crazy. 0.8 liters per hour. And so like, we didn't use the engine much, and we were super efficient on it as well, as we had the sails for the most part. I'm quickly gonna mention, my dad knows a lot about boats, and my brother and his girlfriend, basically that's how they met as well. are a lot into sailing. This echo is annoying.
I know, it's kind of annoying.
I'm sorry, I gotta mute you, Trent.
I think I'm gonna turn Joanne a bit down.
Or no, I'm gonna kick her. She isn't here.
Oh, she's AFK.
I think so. Otherwise, she would have responded. Well,
if she comes back, she can rejoin.
Yeah.
She's moderator, right?
No, I'll just see the waiting room, or you can tell me. Is that okay? Sorry, Joanne. There we go. And so this is the boat that we stayed on. Absolutely amazing. We have another picture here, and another picture here. Oceanus 35. Annoyingly, like this was quite expensive. This was a quite expensive rent, and this is an expensive boat. Like sailing in general is quite expensive. And annoyingly, they weren't able to install like a $100 tool. Basically, I can't say tool. Like it's a transformator. Basically, we were only able to use the power plugs within the boat if the boat is actually attached to power at shore. So the only way for us to charge our phones was through the 2 USB ports that we had, because all the power sockets didn't work, all the power things.
Oh.
They only worked if we were actually connected to power on shore, which was never the case for the 7 days straight. So it was very interesting. My mom and I had to... We only had the electrical toothbrushes, so we have them running for like half of the time brushing our teeth, then we turn them off and finish brushing. So that way we both actually managed to very efficiently have our electrical toothbrushes till the very end. And the others still had manual toothbrush with them, so that worked. Yeah, that was very annoying because we didn't really have constant power besides USB, which was enough for the phones, I guess. That wasn't a big deal. So that's another picture from the boat. I do have a video here. Oh wait, it's actually going to show their faces. Never mind, I can't show that. Let's get rid of that. Then, frick, I don't know time-wise. That's already the moon. Right. So yeah, here I tried recording.
That's an amazing picture of the moon.
So this was crazy because my mom and I were just on like the front deck. We were looking at the stars because for us this is quite unusual. I mean, I wouldn't say I live in like a super high dense city area, but we are noticing that it's getting more and more light polluted where I live here, obviously. And so it gets more and more difficult to really enjoy a good look at the stars. And when you're literally out on the coast, far from any city, there's no light pollution, and you see the Milky Way so incredibly clearly. So we were watching the stars, my mom and I, and she spotted... Well, she was like, is there, like... What is it? There's something glowing in the distance. Is this just a really bright light? Like, I don't know what she ended up saying, I'm not entirely sure. But then I checked, and I realized, oh my god, it's the moon. It's a freaking blood moon. So you can see the red tint, but obviously my phone. Or was this my phone? I'm actually not sure if this is my phone. I think it is, actually. But yeah, you can kind of try how I'm trying to get detail on the phone.
I'm 25 points away from 6666666.
Yo, what? That's crazy.
Is it 5? How many sixes is it? 5 sixes, yeah.
Yeah, okay, already got it. I had no doubt. Yeah, okay, you're correct. Damn. And then... Oh, this is a big time skip. So... I'll go back to the iPhone footage. Yeah, so this is supposedly the iPhone trying to stabilize. There we go. You can't really see the red tint too well, but this is freaking a phone camera. This is just
if you turn on the exposure, you can take much better photos of the moon.
Exactly. The problem is we had no way to hold the camera stable to do a long exposure shot. Because then you get way high resolution. So this is like pretty much a regular picture, which is crazy. But if you were able to like stabilize a phone, then you can take crazy pictures from the stars as well. There we go. I'm trying to kind of focus in on the moon.
It's the same with the moon landing. That's why you can't see the star. It's like a higher exposure, so you can see the astronauts really well. That's why you can't see the LEDs in the studio.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there you can see the moon. It's like a sun coming up. It was crazy. It was actually so bright. Then
I
here
can't believe they went all the way to the
into...
moon and didn't even sample the cheese.
Yeah, nobody knows how the moon cheese actually tastes like. It's disappointing. Then another shot, bit further away. Boom, boom. Another shot. And that is that. I don't think I took too many more images from my phone. Like, when is this time-wise? And another bad thing about Apple, Apple doesn't name their images / videos according to the date they were taken. Because now I don't fully know when that was here. Anyways, it's a nice picture of the sunset.
Yeah, the thing about Android, it's all Google, so it's already saved to your Google Drive. You don't have to like worry about anything.
That's true. That's true. I get way too many messages. You're freaking saving your storage. File storage is running full. You want to save it? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Take it. They know more than I do about myself, so whatever. And yeah, you can kind of see we always use this kind of fencing to obviously dry out our clothing, or at least the swimming clothing. I don't fully know where we were here. And that is me with yeah, the sunglasses. These right here. You see that
ones
similarity?
We made you wear yesterday.
Yes, upside down on top of the other ones.
Upside down. Yeah.
On top of it.
Hilarious.
That was funny.
One of the best moments of my life for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. When was this? Freak, I'm trying to be chronological here, but it's not really possible. There was so much water, I didn't really fully understand where we were going for the most part. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Oh, this actually works. And so very early on into our trip, we had to go through this area, and this bridge only opens up twice a day for 15 freaking minutes. And so it was 5 p.m. here. And yeah, we were making our way through. The bridge is just opening up. Absolutely amazing. This is how it looked after the bridge. I think I recorded footage of going through it. Is this... What is this? This is way later. It's gotta be way later. What is this? Oh no, this was... I was trying to use my phone to figure out what it says on this rock here. There's some sort of symbol writing on it. That's what it is. Yeah, this was before going through the bridge. No, it's fine. I was confused though. But it says something there. I think it says sail. I think these couple bricks, or these couple stones towered on top of each other were for sale. I don't know who would buy that, but I think that's something what it says. Or was it? Oh no, I think that's what it said over here. Never mind. I think that's what it said on the white thing here. I don't know what that was. Anyways, that was funny. Exit out of that. And now you guys don't have audio anymore. Now I gotta switch that again, cause stupid. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, and here you can see the bridge opening up here. Very epic. Amazing. I am gonna look at the food pictures later. Can't deal with that yet. I haven't fully eaten myself yet, so. Is it called the Oser Bridge? I have no idea what the bridge is called. I only know the opening times. We're 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And then here. That's where we're going through. I felt very uncomfortable in this moment because everyone, literally everyone, is straight up staring at you. I never felt this uncomfortable in my life. So I was just hiding behind my phone, basically. I was just hiding behind my phone and just filming everyone. I felt so incredibly uncomfortable because everyone else was in the back. I decided I wanted to go to the front. Mainly because I focused on taking videos that I could show on stream. So avoiding filming anyone else. So mainly my footage is stream friendly. That I can safely show here without showing anyone else. I felt very, very, very anxious going through here. Everyone was watching. This was horrible. Completely going against my, like, fear of just being watched in public. Like, I don't know. Like, I have no problem.
I don't like people watching me. I'm not, like, scared of it, but I just hate it.
Like, I have no problem presenting in front of people. I definitely gotta say that streaming helped me a lot with that. Being more confident in front of people. When I'm prepared. But here I wasn't prepared, but everyone stares at you. Ah, this was awful. This was an absolutely awful moment. Everyone staring at me. Or at us. So, yeah, I did not feel comfortable. I'm even sweating now because I'm bringing the feelings back up. Yeah, that was not cool. And at this point, I was kind of relieved. And we were through. Very cool. Very epic. And, very cool. Aaron, thank you for the raid! Thank you so much! Yo, 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 yo! Hope you had an amazing stream as well. This is a bit of a vacation recap here. Going through some of the footage I have from Croatia. What is this? Oh, okay, that does show faces. I should have removed that. There. What? You missed out on this on the hype train earlier. We had a level 6 hype train, dude.
What happened? What happened?
Aaron did another sub. Thank you so much. 26 months in a row.
Wow.
What? What? I have not updated my sub badges at all. I'm still stuck at the 9-month badge. I don't think I have the Photoshop file anymore where I did the subs. It'd be cool if some of the amazing people out there would maybe rework my sub badges. Because I don't think I have access to the files anymore, so we're kind of stuck with the 9-month badge, even though you're like over 2 years now. Anyways, that is that. We'll get back to that. Let's see what the Apple phone had. The moon. Then that's me steering the entire thing. Then we go through. Then that's the evening.
Yeah.
Don't really know where we were. It's just absolutely beautiful. You can see parts of the boat here as well. Amazing. And then, yeah, some pictures of fish. That's me right there. Yep, that's me. Let's go! Let's go! Thank you so much! Guys, we have 7 TV emotes now. If you guys are interested in that, definitely check it out. Thank you so much, Aaron. Absolutely love you. Sorry, I really could not get to it today. I was recording a bit for the video, and then I thought I had enough time, but I was struggling so much getting those effing videos from the iPhone to my computer to show. I literally only slept for like 10 minutes before the stream. Because I had my computer running because the files were still being transferred. It was pain. It was absolute pain to get it done right before the stream. Then we have some more fish. What is that? Can we get a better way of showing this video? Yeah.
Oh.
Can I rotate this video? Yep. That's the wrong way. Rotate or Control-Shift-R. That's better. Okay. And do you guys hear it? Yeah, you guys do.
Oh, I have the stream muted.
And this is how it's just so cool. Because well, these phones are pretty waterproof at this day and age. Mine definitely wouldn't be, but if you have like one of the newest phones, it is pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
I think mine may be.
What they can
What phone
do.
do you have?
Well, I have the Samsung S8. It's, I don't know how it's still alive. Its display is literally peeling off.
Oh, I think that's the same one my brother has.
I mean, it's still a great phone. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah, it's the same one my brother
had
has.
any better spots to dive other than in Croatia. Gotta admit that. Croatia, absolute clutch. Absolute clutch. We had rough waves here. I don't know when these things happened. I think this is also quite early on. We had a paddleboard with us as well.
Oh,
And
cool.
I was absolutely enjoying my life here. This was so cool. This is so cool. I don't know. Stand up pedaling! People happy. Wait, but my chat doesn't show the emotes. Where does it? No, I have to refresh it, I guess. And that's it, I guess. Then that's on the 4th of September. Oh, that's a great video. No idea what this video is. Okay, that's a very useless video. Yeah, I just decided to film this stuff. And yeah, here you can see how, well, sailboats look. If you have... I mean, the mainsail, it isn't quite at the top yet. But, yeah. And then you have the front sail there as well. Oh my god. What? Look at all these! Let's go! Thank you so much, Aaron. These are all new emotes that we can use now.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you so much. I'm quickly gonna give you a shout out as well, Aaron. I'm very sorry. I'm not gonna look at a clip right now. I feel bad. We have the people run! But doesn't show up here. I probably have to refresh everything. No. Don't think my stream chat supports it. But how do I do that? Frick. We'll figure it out. Because in my OBS, like the chat I am looking at is also not able to display them. Unless I change that. Settings, stream. Oh yeah, Twitch chat add-ons. I have the better TTV selected here, so that's why I can't see it. I guess I gotta switch that. Whatever. We'll continue. We did the pedaling, we did that. Oh no, that's the video we had. Another cool video here. You can see... wait, I'm actually scared to show anything I'm not supposed to show. Oh yeah, right at the end here. So this was like... the roughest... I can only show it to like... first couple seconds here. So this was very rough waters. And this was the kind of scenarios that I still, like, imagine this kind of waviness. It was going crazy. Doesn't look crazy on the phone, but it was going absolutely crazy. Our boat is completely on the side. These bottles fell down from the seat I was sitting That's how freaking steep we got. Because a wave hit us. Like, at this point, I feel like our boat is on a 90-degree angle. But pretty much in this scenario, I was working on the scripts for the video while the boat was doing this. And you can hear me screaming because my brother was taking control of the entire thing. Look how freaking tilted we are. Look at the waves. Yeah, it's absolutely brutal. It's absolutely brutal. And this is what I worked on. I know boats are made for these waves, but not made for me to work on stuff on the phone. Yeah. And then we kind of got it stabilized. But I was like during this I was literally scripting. Anyways.
It's hilarious.
That was crazy. So yeah, non-stop working on those scripts. It's over 30 pages now. This looks really, really cool. Yes? Looks amazing. So, like the seagull taking off. We were throwing something that the seagull was trying to catch. Oh no, then landed. Okay, this is something else. We don't need that. We don't need that either. What are all these videos? I thought I sorted them out. Stop it. Well, I'm just gonna delete that. Delete that. Okay. Yeah, you can see how rough the waves were. It was brutal. And we have another video here. Then oh yeah, then I decided to take some cool pictures of the waves. My goal was to take the pictures of the waves without seeing the boat. I don't know, I thought it could be some cool background image for something if you just see the waves.
The goal is,
but it's difficult to like. You can kind of still see parts of the boat. Okay, actually, my face cam is covering it up, but whatever. Yeah, parts of the boat down here. It was actually quite tricky during these rough waves to take pictures where the boat isn't visible. Sometimes I manage it. Yeah, like pretty much. This is how rough it got. Let me quickly check. Yeah, no, this is fine to show. Boom. Yeah, this also perfectly shows how crazy these waves were. It was amazing. I mean, it calmed down quite a lot. Yeah, so like basically below the boats, it has a massive like counterweight, basically, always making sure it kind of stands back up. It's very, very genius. And that is where we reach another destination, which is this place. I have a map as well. Oh yeah, these are pictures that I took from... Oh, well, we'll get to that, actually. Yeah, this looked cool. I thought this looked cool. Then, I don't know, this was just a picture down into this... Yeah, I can't really say tube. I thought it looked cool as well. The island of Silba. Silba is a little island. I can show you guys on the map now. So, it is right here. On, like, the coast down here. So from Pula, we went kind of down here. I don't know exactly where we went. We went through here. Yeah, that's the bridge of Oser, right? That's the bridge that I showed. Through here, and then down to Silba. So that is where we are right now. Boom, boom. And I was just blown away by the crystal clearness of this coast. Yeah. It looks like these pictures taken from like a mountain lake where you have this perfectly white, like, rock material, and then just the water layer gradually making it bluer and bluer and bluer. It looked phenomenal.
That is just so cool.
And then these are already pictures from the iPhone. No, these are not pictures from the iPhone. We get to those now. So I grabbed the iPhone because I realized this could look really, really freaking sick underwater. So what is this? Oh wait, was that? Oh yeah, I missed out on this. Yeah, before that, on a previous spot where we were, well, hanging out basically, not hanging out, but spending the night. There was this. Well, I went to shore and climbed this thing. I don't have to explain much more. And they took a picture from the boat.
There you are.
That's me right there. That was cool. I have no idea what this thing is, and this was very unstable. I feel like the moment I climbed up onto it, felt like the roof was about to crumble. Oh yeah, we have a video here as well.
Remember, like, real life is hardcore as well.
Yeah, it is! Playing hardcore mode! But bro, I'm level 321. Got a lot of experience. Yeah, so this was the shore we were at. It was such a beautiful freaking place. I remember grabbing some sort of bamboo-like plant over here. And I was like, dude, how sick would it be to be a panda? Honestly. And then around there...
So
yeah, I know. It's crazy. And then around there, my brother, his girlfriend, and I were really fascinated by, like, the ants over here. There was, like, a massive, like, ant highway kind of going up there. And some ants were carrying weights that they were not capable of getting anywhere. It was super funny to watch because they were just... The work ethic of ants is something else. Because they tirelessly tried to pull something they were just not capable of pulling. And it was super funny to watch because they were... like, they were constantly on sand. And so, whatever they were trying to pull... they were pulling on sand, and so they were constantly just... they didn't have any grip. So, when they were pulling... their feet just couldn't grab any hold. And so they were just spinning like crazy. And they couldn't get anywhere because they were stuck on place because it was so slippery for them. Yeah, that was funny.
They need a physics lesson.
Yeah, they gotta get a physics lesson. That's true. Anyways, now we get back to... yeah, right. That's not something I want to show just yet. These are the pictures
Just,
taken...
a basic physics lesson.
That would do them great, but how would we teach them though? Aaron, have a good one. Thanks for the raid. Sorry for not fully appreciating everything. I'm very sorry. I want to get through this. Thank you so much for adding the 7 TV emotes. I really, really appreciate it. That was... thank you. Thank you. We had amazing luck with it. We had no single rain. Not at all. The entire week it was sunny. It was brilliant.
Oh, that's good.
That was absolutely brilliant. And yeah, this is from the iPhone now. And I don't know. This just looks sick, in my opinion. With the kind of
no charge creepers?
No, there's no charge creepers.
No chance of charge creepers. That's weird. Rain should happen once every... or thunder should happen once every 10 hours.
True.
Roughly.
Where was that?
That's really weird.
I mean...
7 weeks without it? 7 days without it?
I didn't really find many drowns on the way to get a trident, so I didn't really bother much.
Oh.
Because I didn't take my trident with me. So, yeah. At the very last day, I had one drown, like, shooting a trident at me, but I ignored it. We sailed on. This looks sick, dude. That's, by the way, why I'm going to hospital. No, just joking. Yeah. And then I had the brilliant idea of holding the camera underwater. I just thought it looked cool if you take a picture mid-wave kind of happening. Oh, I I did. I did. I did actually mine some suspicious sand. We'll get to that. Or I did dig out some suspicious sand. Wait. I will actually
For every like 2 you mine in your hardcore
quickly.
world, you excavate like 1.
Yeah.
You mine them a
Actually,
lot.
there is something I can show. I'll quickly grab something. Dogmaster, feel free to entertain the stream. I'll quickly grab something, and I'll show you guys in a second. Because I did find some trail ruins, and excavate some archeology treasure, whatever.
I guess since Lynx gave you the job title of entertaining the stream,
Not anymore. I'm
what?
here. Okay.
Okay, but what did the or why did the soda crusher quit his job?
Why did the soda crusher quit its job?
Or can crusher, rather.
The can crusher. What is even a can crusher? Does it ran out of hands?
Because it was soda pressing.
Ah, this was so depressing. Ah. Okay, that one isn't actually too bad. That was good actually, and I don't know. I'm just fascinated by these images. Absolutely amazing, and that's where it gets cool. Holding the camera underwater
Oh my
to the
gosh.
point where you get these cool water caustics. That's how you call these. Like lighting hitting through the surface. Amazing. This just looks so cool. And the most fascinating thing about this is you don't really get a sense of scale. Like I could literally go ahead and Photoshop myself in somewhere like here in the back, like as if I would explore massive, massive rocks. It's so cool. This is RDX shaders.
Oh my gosh, everything's so. I turned the gamma down to 100%, and everything's so dark.
I can't play with that gamma anymore. Fortunately for the speedruns I'll have to, but yeah. Oh yeah, and these crabs I found really cool, as they were kind of seeking shelter on this little island there, where they, yeah, occasionally get a wave hitting over them. I thought that was cool. 8. 8. Then we'll move on.
Like,
Yeah, these crabs, I thought they looked really cool. Little snail crabs. I don't know. Anyone knows the terminology for them? Right. Before this image, I'll go back to the other one. So, whoa! Why?
what happened?
Chad just gifted 8 freaking subs.
Oh my god, Julian! Crit hit got a
Are
sub.
those just snails?
Honey got a sub.
Underwater
Okay.
snails. Cherry got a sub. Missy got a sub. Hookish got a sub. Credit got a sub. Vel got a sub. Pantuful Art got a sub. Cyberpro got an art. Sunny got a sub as well.
Julian, stop giving him money. He doesn't want it.
Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Okay,
Lynx
so
can
anyways,
pay for another vacation now.
yeah, guys, I'm gone next week. So before this happened, bro, I can't deal with this right now. That is brutal. Thank you so much. 25 subs in total.
25.
Enjoy your badge, I guess. You're absolute mad lad. So this picture right here, I found super hilarious as a cat managed to save itself for eternity. Basically, when this pavement was still like soft, or this concrete. Oh, what did I throw down? Oh. When this concrete was still soft, a cat stepped over it, which I found so cute. So yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, this was.
I saw wet
cool.
pavement and I wanted to poke it at one point. Wet concrete. Just
Yeah,
to
it's
leave
very
a little
tempting.
mark there.
Just to know that has been you.
Someone stopped me. Someone didn't let me do it.
Oh, someone
It's
did
like
actually
right
stop you?
next to the
Okay.
school. Yeah, it was my
Fair.
friend. I was like, I think I'm gonna poke it. And they're like, don't poke it.
Oh, this is
Grab
actually
a
a
little
completely
poke
different
out.
island already. I shouldn't
Vandalism.
do this. So yeah, this is a nice little picture from the shore as well. It is the same shore displayed here in this amazing panorama shot. I left it in because you can't really see my dad that well. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing how cool this freaking looks. And then we have a video here as well. I'm gonna make sure you guys have audio for this. Wait, I can just open the video. With where are we? Oh, I don't want to
Ow.
spoil it yet.
That hurt.
Right here. That way you guys get audio.
Is the audio important?
Well, it's just wind. You can tell how much wind there was.
Green muted.
It's not really important.
Okay.
There's a concrete staircase I have in my home, and a chicken stepped on it. Ah, the chicken. W chicken. There we go. It was just miraculous. And this is where we start. So yeah, I did dig some suspicious sand, and I thought this was kind of cool. This was actually before this happening time-wise, so I'm starting to show this now. Just a very nice shell.
Oh, Nautilus shell?
This is a Nautilus shell! Well, didn't find 7 more, so... Gonna shorten the conduit there.
You also need a Heart of the Sea. They're so hard to find these day and age.
Yeah, that's true. Dang it. And at this beach, we also found, or uncovered, actually a rock fell apart when we stepped on it. And so, I don't know how well you're able to see this. It's literally crystal.
Oh, that's cool.
That we found. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Maybe I can get the second camera up on it. Lighting isn't ideal. Yeah, yep. Don't focus on me. Focus on the thing. Yeah. And the second one. That one looks better.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Look how cool. Wait, I can actually get this camera full screen by pressing this again. So I thought this was really cool and a crazy find. If anyone has any idea about
That's
crystals, let me know what this is.
No, I have no clue.
So that was cool.
Absolutely no clue.
And I thought this was one of the stones that would actually be able to swim. Unfortunately, it can't swim just quite. But there's literally rocks that can swim. And I thought this would be one of them, because it has so many holes poking through. But it can't quite swim, unfortunately. But I think it was still cool to grab. Yeah, it's like a geode. Yeah, I guess. A real life amethyst geode. So that's cool. Then we get back to here. Boom. And we move on. What do we have next? So I think I'm through all of the stuff that I took from my phone. more or less. No, not quite. Nearly. So we continue down here at... Oh, I want to spoil it.
Cool.
Yeah, right. That was the crystal vein that the things broke out of. Amazing picture.
Oh, that's really cool.
There we go. Yeah, that's a better look of it.
Oh.
And then this, which now is the same island. That's already the island that OK had to guess. It's the same island on these images now. So we'll go through these first. Yeah, this kind of seemed like bamboo, but I don't really know what these plants were. Then this was like the house. And
What
these...
plants? Sorry, I wasn't looking.
Sorry?
Those plants? Not sure.
Yeah, those, yeah.
Not a botanist.
Type of reed, yeah, I think so too. And these pictures are the ones that I sent to OK, or I think this one is one that I sent. Looked super, super cool. We have that town with the church there. Nice little panorama picture. Then we have nice ocean view. Boom. Our boat was like somewhere to the east here. Or well, technically west. Like the right side here. Another nice picture. I'll reveal the island and where it is in a second here. And I don't know. That's me, I guess. With the shades. Gosh, I look fat. And then this just looked really sick with the sun coming in. And then we have the main city down here. We were like, you weren't able.
Shirtless Link's picture.
Oh yeah, true. First time ever. No,
Yo,
actually...
I got it for free. Didn't even have to pay for this one. I'm in.
And so this is like the main city. You weren't able to see this city for such a long time. Like this was after going all this way around. This was the first time we were able to see the main city because it's just in this kind of ditch. I don't know how you call it. That's a clearer picture of it. Very, very nice. Boom. That's another picture. I thought this looked cool as well, with one road going up here, one going down there. Yeah, that's a bit of a sharper image. Valley, yeah. Lacking the terminologies. And this is already at nighttime, so now it is time to reveal where the hell is this even. Wait, we also have the pictures from the iPhone. Right here. This was the kind of road that we were walking on.
Okay, still probably trying to get it down to the atom.
I think he already has. Oh yeah, wait, this is back. Oh wait, this is what is this?
I don't know how he does it. It's so impressive.
It's incredibly impressive. Oh yeah, this was at the island of Silba that we were at earlier, and I thought these birds looked cool. How they were fighting against the wind. Yeah, right, this was still at Silba that I showed the pigeon, the boat. That's me! Steering. And by the way, this green water bottle, image 1621, but I'll open it up. There. This green water bottle is the same one that I also used on the mountain bike trip to Italy. And it's also the same bottle that I had in Denmark. So basically this bottle went everywhere where I went. Every special place I went to, this bottle was there as well. So yeah, I was kind of steering. It's honestly, I was super focused. It's way more difficult than it looks. Keeping, you know, you're trying to don't deviate from like a 1 degree course. I was constantly going like 285 degrees. It is pretty tricky
Oh.
being spot on. And then... Right, this is some sort of watchtower we went by. And we'll get to this. We'll get to this later. Okay. So, where were these pictures taken? And, okay, already guessed it. Wait, I can show that first. Right here. Island of Susak? I have no idea how to pronounce it. Okay, got it. Down to the atom. Wow. He actually found a Google Street View image. Damn. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
You're so
obviously,
impressive.
this is not quite where I took the picture. I don't think you can find it on Google Maps. Oh! And he also sent the location of the bridge. That's the bridge that we went through. Very cool. And... incredible. Incredible. That is the island of Silba. Pretty much right here is where I took those cool water pictures with those little snails. And right here, pretty much right there where this big ship is, that's where we had our sailboat for a couple hours as well. You're usually not able to keep your boat there, as this is for public transport only, but for whatever reason, we were allowed to stay till 3 p.m. until one of the biggest ships arrives. So, we actually had no stress there, which was kind of cool that we were allowed to stay there. Well done, okay, well freaking done. Obviously, okay, couldn't quite send where the image was actually taken. So, this is the island of Silba, and if we go further up, this is the island of Susak. Fun fact, this island is actually the closest island to the coast of Italy, so it played a big role in the Cold War. That's why there's a lot of fortifications from the war times, like German army fortifications. Right. It's not technically? Well, that's what the local told me. Okay, then I'm wrong. I guess it's here. You're right. Guess that must be here. Ah, well, you have more islands. Whatever. Yeah, you're right. You have more islands where freaking... yeah. It's not. You're right. But it is... it was a convenient spot for the army. And so... if I go into satellite view, can I find where the picture was actually taken? I doubt it, actually. So we had our boats here. Yeah. This is where we had our boats. This is where I did a lot of diving. And then we walked. I can't really see it. There! That's where the picture was taken. Right there. That's where the image was taken. At this house. And, yeah, I also went over here because this is one of the army fortifications that they had. Right. And this is where the image was taken. Obviously, okay, couldn't quite find this as, like, Google Street View, obviously, but this was where the image was taken, and you got the right island. Very well done. Alright. So that is that. Then we move on. This was basically the same place with the church at night. I couldn't really get good pictures. So we got that. Which completes all the images from my phone, so that's making things easier now. And now we get to, well, the part that I kinda regret. Well, it's not my fault, okay? To explain this, yeah, you set the lighthouse, true. To explain this, I wanted to set a new deep dive record. I know my record stood at around like 6 meters depths. It doesn't sound like much, but honestly, 6 meters, diving 6 meters, it is a lot of pressure if you're not used to it, if you don't know the strategy. Like, I thought I would be good enough in terms of doing like pressure exchange, like blowing air into the nose. So you're kind of blowing, well, air or building up pressure from the inside of the ears to prevent the ears from popping, right? Under the pressure. And so I gotta admit, I did 3 dives in total to a depth of like 9 meters, 9.5, I think, according to what the boat measured. And I only wanted to do it once. But the problem is, I was so like excited that I didn't really pay attention to what my dad was filming. Like he was filming with his iPhone here. And so I ended up kind of swimming too far to the left. Or anyways, he didn't always properly manage to capture me. And he also had problems starting the recording whenever I start the dive. Because he tried holding the phone underwater and then tapping on the display to start the recording. And obviously, that doesn't really work if you're underwater. And so I did 2 dives until I figured out that he never really recorded properly. And I was very annoyed. Like, I thought I'd be done with one dive. And so the 3rd dive is the one that I regret. And the one that is the reason that I'll have a checkup tomorrow, or at least see what I can do, because it still hurts a little above the eye here. And I assume it has to do with the tunnels kind of leading up to the nose. Because I actually went ahead and even... Well, I'll show this video first here. This was just preparation. So this is no big deal. It was very, very tricky, because in order to do a proper dive, you have to get your pulse as low as possible. And doing this without a wetsuit is a big issue because you start freezing or you start getting cold. As soon as your body calms down, you lower your body temperature. And so whenever I was relaxing, it was getting really, really cold for me. Obviously, that's why people do it with a dive suit. But I didn't have one. So yeah, it was quite tricky lowering my pulse enough. And also one big mistake that I did. I used diving glasses, that were like 10 years old. And they were really bad. They kept leaking, so I always went upright again to clear the water out of my glasses, and then I put them back on. So they were really not waterproof. They were terrible. And I think they're also partially the reason why this kind of went wrong. And why I'm, well, now having health issues because of that. I should have taken different glasses. And anyways, because going upright also brought my pulse back up because I wasn't fully calming down. Anyways, I was just chilling. He was just doing like a test recording. I don't know if it gets less blurry. I think it will. Yeah, right there. Here you can kind of see how deep it ends up getting. It's difficult to tell on camera. It's very steep. So I end up diving more on the left side. Because it's only like 5 meters here, but already 9 down there. So yeah, he just did a test recording. I thought that was worth showing. Then we move on to here. That's where I did the first dive. I think this was just like a test dive still. Here I'm doing like a pressure exchange, like blowing air into my nose, so protecting my ears. And this is all fine, and I know what I'm doing. And you can see this is where we actually had our anchor. So at this point I'm already at like 6 meters. It's so difficult to tell from the camera. Yeah, and I don't go into the full depth. There's like a pit of sand further down here, which is another like 1.5 meters deeper. But I didn't quite go yet. Here I'm doing another pressure exchange. So this was all fine. This was all fine. Take it all out, another pressure exchange, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how you really call it. I'm just gonna stick to it as pressure exchange. So this was totally fine. That looks weird. I don't know why I can't go to the next video. I always have to go out here. Yeah. And then that's when I went down and my dad couldn't really capture me properly. I was just so under adrenaline as well that I didn't really pay attention to if or how my dad was filming me until the third dive that I did. And so here I went down. He couldn't really capture me. You can see how freaking deep I am, dude. This is a great picture. Like, I'm glad he didn't capture it properly because now you can see how freaking deep it is. You can't even see me nor the water surface on this. Look where I am. So yeah, this is roughly 9 and 9.5 meters. He really tried, and I have mad respect because he couldn't really see the display of the phone, so he had to estimate where I was. And if you watch, like, if you hold your phone below the water and try to film, he can't tell how freaking deep I actually am. So at which angle he has to hold the phone, because from above the water, everything looks a lot shallower. So, mad respect. He did still a very great job. But that's where the recording ends. I get back to the surface. I even do like an additional horizontal dive below like fish, because I thought it was cool. And then it was like, are you freaking serious? Linus, why did you dive over there? I had no chance of filming, because the problem was as well, the current was constantly pushing our boat left and right, like swaying left and right. And so, like a pendulum, kind of going left and right. So it was also really difficult for him to adjust where it actually was. So I had to make sure I dive right when the boat is like where I am. So that brought difficult factors in. But then he told me, bro, I didn't record this. And so this was the first go. Everything was totally fine after this one. If I was, like, this was already my diving record. I should have stopped here. But I was annoyed that it wasn't recorded properly. So he told me this was the very first go. And then the second go, he didn't film at all. It was like a classic boomer moment where he recorded. And then when he wanted to record, he ended the recording. Bora.
Oh.
Yeah, he constantly mentioned Bora or Bura. Don't know how you pronounce. Yeah, the wind movements, exactly. My dad used that word a lot. And so this is the third dive. You can see it's actually an MP4 file. Like literally before the stream, I actually went ahead and cropped out the very last second of the stream. As you would else be able to see my nose bleeding. And I don't know how Twitch likes that. So you can't really see much here. Anyways,
Yeah,
this was the final.
Twitch is like super strict about blood.
Yeah, exactly. So I made sure to cut off the ending, and I don't know if you guys want to like see that. So I cut that out.
I mean,
don't
I don't
worry,
care,
there's no
but-
blood visible here. Anyways, this is the final dive. That, well, I'm happy that I did it because it's gonna be a sick profile picture. But I shouldn't have done it, health-wise. Because this is such mad pressure. Like, the first 2 dives would have been fine, the third one was too much. I wasn't expecting to do 3. Right, so I wanted to do it for the video, though. So here I go down. It looks super cool, though. It looks super cool. Doing a little pressure exchange thing. Going down, you can see that's where the anchor is. At, like, I assume, like, 7-ish meters. And then you can see, this is the point where I dive into this, like, sandy area. This looks super cool. I'm, like, kind of behind this rock. And this is where I assume it's, like, 8.5-ish meters. Which, it was brutal. But at this point forward, I don't do a pressure exchange here, which I should have done, probably. And then I go a little more horizontally, because I see these fish. My dad was doing a really good job filming this all. And yeah, little piece, I don't know, thought it looked cool. Another pressure exchange.
Oh.
And then I go back up. But you can also see just by the time that it takes to get back up, how freaking deep it was. Yeah, this last dive looks cool for like a profile picture, like here or whatever. I'd have to do a bit of Photoshop to like adjust the colors on me so I stick out more. This looks crazy. This looks absolutely crazy. This is my new depth diving record. And I don't think I'm gonna attempt beating this anytime soon, as this is approaching 10 meters, which is ridiculous to do without any professional. So yeah, I'm very, very proud. but this dive was too much. I ended up having very, very severe ear pain for like the rest of the day. I'm very good with pain tolerance, so like I didn't really bother about it much. Right when I dive up, I had my nose bleeding, as I said, and headache continued for quite a while.
Ah, that sucks.
So I mean, it is getting better. I'm noticing everything getting better, so I don't think it's anything too bad. I am gonna check on it tomorrow though. So
Good.
that was crazy. Then we have one more video of just the coast, yeah. And so here we decided to also attach the boat to like shore, which kept us more stable. You can see all these fishies. Oh yeah, that's my mom swimming there, I guess. That's cool. What is this? Oh yeah. We threw some bio waste. This was, I think, some sort of remain of a fruit. And all these fish gathered around. Don't worry, we only threw out stuff that is actually completely natural and that the fish would like. We didn't actually pollute the ocean. But this looks incredibly cool. Look how many fish there are. Bro. So many tropical fish everywhere. Gotta grab a bucket. That was amazing. And then we go over here. Alright, this is what I recorded. Because the, was this already the final night? I'm not entirely sure. This island, or coast, had sheep for whatever reason. For a second, we thought it was a bear, because we only saw something like with fur moving, but ended up being just sheep. I thought those were really cool nonetheless. Yeah, there, you can see it. I finally catch it. Look at it go! Could grab some shears and get some wool. Yeah, it was kind of cool seeing them in like the wild. I think it ended up being... No, here it was just one. I might have another video of 3, I think. But yeah, that sheep was just chilling there. But it was on a mission, though. I mean, it actually wasn't a mission. I don't know. It had an idea of where it wanted to go. It was quite speeding from right to left. And this is where it gets interesting. I'm most excited for this part. Wow, the stream is actually gonna probably hit 6 hours. I don't care. I want to make this cool. This is where we get to the trail ruin excavation. No, not really, but this is a weird coincidence. So you can kind of see here, we had this dinghy, this side by boat, that allows us to, well, pedal like shorter distances. It was able to easily carry the weight of all 5 of us. So like it was a nice boat. Didn't have an engine attached, so just pedaling, but does the job just as well. And so I decided I wanted to embark on an adventure. That day I was spending a lot of time scripting again. I watched some YouTube. As I said, we even had Wi-Fi on the boat, so that was crazy. And then I wanted to embark on an adventure, so I decided I'm gonna grab that boat and go out paddling to the shore. I don't know, I was surprised nobody else was really intrigued in checking out the coastline. I was like the only one that went. I literally went onto every single coast that we visited because I was just curious. I wanted to see the terrain, I wanted to see the landscape. And here, things get interesting because I arrived and I was like, dude, this rock looked like a skull of like a human. Obviously, it was just a rock, but that started a crazy chain reaction of I thought this was a skull. For whatever reason, I didn't think about bones or anything, but I thought that was a skull, and then I find this kind of things. So there was, I mean...
Oh my god.
I actually have it with me here. Unfortunately, I kind of stepped on it yesterday, so it broke a little bit on the bottom. I mean, this is just a fish skeleton kind of thing. Oh yeah, nice. Camera can focus. So, yeah. That was cool. So, it started a very weird chain reaction of me thinking that was a skull, and then actually finding an abundance of bones. It was brutal, and that kind of fits the archaeology theme. Anyways, I am actually gonna quickly go to the bathroom, and then we'll continue. This is the most exciting part of the entire trip, not gonna lie, besides the diving part. I'll quickly go to the bathroom. Maybe I can... I'm just gonna let this video play on 0.25 speed, and so it will still be playing when I come back. Right. I'll be right back in a second. There we go. Let me go to Discord, boom. I'll be back. It sounds so weird. Sorry for the weird noises there. Okay. Anyways, that was crazy. Yeah, oh, and here you can kind of see, this was the thing that I used to put my phone in. It was actually surprisingly waterproof. And it would allow me to keep the phone attached to my hand. That's how
good.
It literally, it worked surprisingly well to also, well, work on the phone through this layer of plastic. It worked surprisingly well. Yeah, and that's the one that I have with me here. All right, let's get the speed back. Yeah, super crazy. So I ended up finding a couple bones at the shore, but one thing I wasn't expecting we will get to now. So that was that. Then I did a couple videos.
7 versus 5 feeling.
Yeah, I'm talking German on these recordings though, so ignore that. But that was just a lot of trash that ended up, you know, being brought here by the ocean. Sorry, I hope the slow-mo voice wasn't too bad. I hate that I keep having to go out to switch this. Oh no, this works actually. Yeah, look at all the trash here. But the forest was surprisingly spacious, but I guess it's because the water kind of erased most of the smaller plant life at the bottom there. And yeah, this was like a strange man-made kind of pool. It's also very weird.
Oh.
And yeah, here I just took some close-up pictures of that. Boom. Oh yeah, this was also really interesting. Then I decided to go a little uphill. I was making sure that I don't get lost. Then I decided to go a little uphill, and I found this rather open area. It looked kind of interesting because sunlight was coming through so well. So yeah, I just filmed this here. And you really gotta befriend yourself with mosquitoes. Like, there were so many mosquitoes here. I was eaten into pieces. But you had to go through it.
Hate mosquitoes.
Same. And right at this moment, there was a fat mosquito that already sucked blood for like 10 seconds at my lower right foot. Like, at this moment, I'm realizing there's a fat mosquito right at my foot, and I'm like, I need to film! And... boom. Nice little panorama. Then we go over here. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Before I kind of started traversing into the forest, I unfortunately never managed to catch it on camera. But I actually, like, no joke, 15 meters next to me, I saw like some sort of bigger goat. Let me quickly see if I get the English translation. How do you call it?
Google Translate.
It looked more like a Capricorn, actually, that I saw. I don't know how much sense it made, because it was not a sheep. It was not a sheep that I saw. It obviously ran off. Can I get pictures?
Like a ram? I have no clue.
Well, can I not? Capricorn animal. There we go. Yeah, obviously not like this, but this... I feel like I saw something like this. I feel like I saw... There we go, that's more like it. I feel like I saw something like this. Running into the distance. And... then... a couple seconds later, also behind this wall, I saw something that resembled more like a turkey, a wild turkey, which is also super weird. And so, for me, everything past this kind of wall was a bit of a gray zone, because I constantly felt like that's where all the animals are. And so I always stayed behind this wall. But in a lot of scenarios, I felt like I heard something. And so I always tried to sneak up upon it and try to record it. But I was never successful to capture any of those animals on the phone anymore. But that was crazy, actually spotting a wild animal that is so big. So close. I was kind of frightened. Like, I always had a stick with me, and I was always running through my head, what if I were to get attacked? Make yourself big! Scream your lungs out! And just make sure that the animal thinks you are a bigger threat. And scare it off. And yeah, this tree, it appeared kind of mystical as well. It's this religious tree that you would see in like the forest, where the cannibals would surround themselves and like pray to that tree. This tree just, I don't know, it stood out weirdly, because it was also shown on by the light. Like this tree just stood out very, very strangely. I don't know if I can show this on Twitch actually. No, I'll leave it out, because I got a picture of a dead bird here. No, I'm not showing that. But what I can show, this shouldn't be a big deal, is well, this is the furthest I went into the island. This is a couple hundred meters, so I had to remember the way back. But it was quite easy. If you just go along these walls, it will end up leading. I mean, going down will end up leading to the coast anyway, so it's actually not that big of a deal. You don't really get lost here. Plus you know the wind direction, and then you can follow that. And this is where things get interesting. I mentioned the sheep. Or, well, you guys saw one of the sheep. And here we go. This is stuff that I was not expecting. It all started with me thinking that rock, like, resembled a skull. I don't know, I had nothing... I wasn't watching any YouTube video about fossils earlier. Like, I don't know. My brain just had that immediate thought of that rock looking like a skull, and then everything ended up being... like... bones. Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
That's so weird.
So this is a massive... male sheep skull with, like, the horns. Or maybe that is actually the animal that I saw, I'm not entirely sure. But I feel like it looked more like a Capricorn. And the most brutal thing was, there was a lot more here. You can literally tell how the animal was, like, torn apart. It is brutal. You even have the head with the upper jaw there. Yeah, but I get a better close-up of it now. Look at this. look at this. That is certainly
Wow.
something I was not expecting to find. Look at it. That is crazy.
That's cool.
I had my respect for how this happens. Don't really know what this part is. See, I had this like bamboo stick with me to defend myself. But I ended up breaking it when I crawled through a tighter space. So, rip bamboo stick. Yeah, there's another bone there. They were scattered all over the place. I'm sure, like, I mean, this fossil's here for a bit. It wasn't recently. But still. Yeah, and this part I also have right here. That's the second one I have. Don't know how well it focuses. Let's get the second camera up. Rip line of stick, big rip. And so I assume this is part of the spine or something from one of the sheep. I mean, you can argue, yeah, that these bones are nothing special. You can go to the butcher or whatever and get these.
Yeah, I mean,
but
pretty
there's
cool.
just more to them if you literally find them in the wild. It's just it's something different. So yeah, that was scary. How that all happened and how they're just lying around here. I mean, not that there's much human action going on cleaning these up, but I was certainly not expecting these kind of things. Gotta admit that. So yeah, that was crazy. Let me get back to here. Then I get another close-up of the skull with these kind of bones. It'd be interesting to see what happened to these. You can tell that I was really shaking. My heart was pounding picking these things up. Not gonna lie, like it's kind of like I was on my own. I highly recommend doing such an excursion not on your own. But nobody wanted to go with me, and I really just wanted to experience something. I was spending so much time on the boat, and you can see this is obviously a different animal entirely from the bones that you've seen previously, because there's a lot of time between me finding it and the actual death happening. Yeah. Got another video. I'm gonna do it like that. I picked this thing up as well. Vertebrae, yeah. Glad you know the words. I don't have them right now. Yeah, it's quite overgrown. But that's nature. That is nature. And I was just fascinated by finding these kind of things. Yeah, you already are my word bank. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, this is kind of the way back. These are the walls that I'm talking about. Then I took another panorama image from this forest. It was, well, the trees were weirdly spaced out. Weirdly regular. It was an odd vibe, to say the least. And then here again, this is not too interesting. As paranoid as I was at the time, I thought I heard some crackling again. Well, I did in fact. One thing I'm 100% certain. I did hear like a massive rock falling. And so I thought one of the bigger creatures must have put that loose. My heart was racing when I heard that. And I had to make sure that I get like behind cover or something, that it wouldn't see me. I was really terrified. Like, there's one thing that I swear I heard very loud and clear, and that was that. And I'm
Just
sure
really
there
can't wait
was.
for the new videos.
Sorry?
I can't wait for the new videos. I need to figure out how to get the Minecraft root achievement.
Oh,
Still struggling
yes.
on that one.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Well, I'm very looking forward to publishing all that. I'm heavily working on it. Very excited. So yeah, I was very, very, very frightened in that moment, so I tried getting a little closer, but there was nothing. I did hear some crackling here and there, but that is really nothing. Like, that's something that could happen through the wind, really. But there was one thing for clear that can't just happen through the wind. I don't know if you can hear me say something. Basically, I'm saying in German, I swear there was something. I swear there was something. That's what I'm whispering there. I was super quiet. I was frightened. But everything for content, right? I was basically going stealth mode. I wanted to see it. Like, this is the region where I heard it. But I was pretty sure that I would scare the creature off. And obviously a sheep wouldn't hunt after me. There wouldn't be any point in it doing that. Yeah, so at that point I was quite careful and making my way back to the boat. Oh yeah, and here I finally figured out that I could actually set the camera to be 60 frames in 4K. It was very weird, because whenever you reopen the camera application on the Apple phone, it resets back down to 1080p 30 frames. And here for the first time I figured out that you have to always manually put it to 4K 60. So this video is actually 4K 60, but every single time you have to manually reset that. That's super annoying. But you can see this video is so much smoother. I wish the diving was recorded like that. But I was like, I'm just annoyed that it doesn't save that setting. But yeah, you can see it's a lot sharper. Well, the stream is still 1080p, so I'm sorry. But you can
60
definitely
frames
tell.
a second is still faster than my computer running Minecraft.
I'm sorry. And then I went over to a different coast. I had to do a lot of pedaling against the wind. That was brutal. And then at that other coast, I found more bones. So there was a lot of death on this island. You can kind of tell how this is a shape of some sort of cow. I'm holding the head upside down, and you can see the horns on the bottom.
No.
Like, yeah, I'm pointing with my finger. Nice, that works well. You can see that's the mouth, I assume, and that's the top of the head right here. With the horns here and on the downside. Yeah. And right here and right there, that's where the eyes are. And that's the front. Like, that's the nose and the mouth. Super terrifying. There. And then, yeah. Then I have some more pictures. We're nearly done, guys. So yeah, this is the second. Is that already it? No, wait, I think that bone was still on the other, part. Like, basically, I went around this tip. So the other, water stream kind of leads into there, kind of on the back there. And so I pedaled over here, put the boat down, and I first had this very amazing shot of kind of the sun setting a bit. And I did another nice little video. I know you guys don't have audio for this one, but it doesn't really matter. And then I decided to do a little step into it as well. And to my surprise, there was even more garbage polluting this coast. It was brutal. Look at that. no matter how untouched the
So much
nature may
purpose.
be, however untouched the nature may be, trash is effing everywhere. It's brutal. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, I took another picture here. You can very clearly see when the water level rises, how it kind of floods into here. And then I took some pictures. I thought this looked really, really cool. And I took another video. So much smoother with the 60 FPS. How did I figure that out? This was just a very, very cool location, kind of going a bit uphill. Then I just played around with the lighting a bit. Yeah. This is Croatian wilderness. And honestly, I have no idea when the last time was anyone has stood, any human being has stood where I have stood there. Because it didn't seem as if there was much human activity wherever I was there. A lot less, actually, than on the other coast. The other coast actually had a pathway. There was
Probably a
nothing
Starbucks
here.
or something there.
Yeah, right. Actually, yeah.
They're just everywhere. They're just
They're
everywhere.
actually just
you know?
everywhere.
Even
True.
places that have like, zero foot traffic.
Yeah, true. There was a Starbucks. Yeah, I agree. There was a Starbucks
Or a
there.
mattress store, you know. There's so many of them, and they never make they make like 2 sales a day.
I wonder how they keep themselves above water. Pointing on my screen too. Yeah, it's just so tempting. It's weird. And then I found more bones on that coast. Who would have guessed? You can see parts of the horns again. Not much of the chaws exist. It is crazy. It is
Rip jaw.
absolutely rip jaw. Yep. Yeah, this was freaky. It's absolutely freaky. Then we get Nordic
raid.
with the raid again. What? Oh my god! Thank you so much for the raid. We're looking at some crazy findings that I found. Well, we looked at this video, but I'm quickly showing to the Nordic community. Thank you so for the raid. How are you doing? Hope you had an amazing stream. Hope everyone had an amazing stay in your stream. I'm about to end the stream, but don't worry, I will continue the raid. We are just quickly looking at some stuff that I found while I was out in the wilderness of Croatia. That was crazy. So, yeah, I'm gonna quickly do a shout out here. Thank you so much, Nordic, for the raid. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you so freaking much. You're playing some Rainbow Six Siege. Oh my god, let's go! Holy, that is sick. What is this? We need another clip. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Guys, make sure to drop a follow to Nordic as well. Let's look at one more clip. Right here. Thank you so freaking much. Hope you had an amazing stream. Wow. Awesome to see that you were live. That is amazing. Thank you so much. So yeah, we'll quickly finish watching this kind of stuff, and then we'll obviously raid out. So make sure to stick for the raid as well. Hope everyone had an amazing stay in Nordic's stream as well. That was the clip for this emote, bruh! That's awesome. So, we have that. Anything else right here? And yeah, I kept finding more freaking bones. Everywhere. Oh yeah, that video, I ended it because I wasn't doing it with 60 frames. We gotta have those 60 frames. And that's the coast again. And that's where I was just leaving. It's very strange being out in the absolute wilderness on your own. Yeah. And this... Thank you so much, Nordic, for the raid. Thank you. I wish you a good night. Sleep well, dream well. And I hope you had an incredibly amazing summer. I actually don't know what temperatures it gets for you in Sweden, because you live quite far north. but I hope you were able to enjoy a good summer nonetheless. I thought this boat was cool. This bird. So I kind of filmed it. There we go. And then we have the last couple images. The cool thing was I kind of had a current pulling me back to the boat, so I didn't really have to do much pedaling on the way back. So I was able to take a couple images. These look absolutely amazing. Then a nice video, which I'm gonna turn up the volume. Zoom out here. Wait, where was the video? Right here. Oh no, this video is not important in terms of the audio yet. But okay, there's one more picture here. Very nice. Here. I'm gonna turn off the music. There, you guys heard it? Brrr. Yeah, so there were sheep pretty close there. And I feel like I was so close to like seeing them, but I couldn't see them. But they felt super close audio-wise. They felt so close, but I couldn't see them. Yeah, I'm just saying
like
it's
behind
super
trees and stuff.
Yeah. I could not see them. They were there. They were there. Yeah, whatever. And then I did a cool sunset vibe. Awesome. There. And then that's pretty much it. A couple more pictures here. Oh yeah, right. And then I see more sheep there. That's where I ended up seeing 3 sheep. Here, I should get a better view on it. Oh, and then I switched to 4K, and for whatever reason, the 4K... Well, no, it kind of makes sense, but the 4K didn't allow to zoom me far, very far. So, this is recorded in 4K, but I couldn't really zoom far. So I made a third video, which is 1080p again, where I was able to zoom further. And you can see it was 3 of the sheep. And there. Yeah, that was amazing. That is it. All right, that was wow. Well, I'm glad I did that at the end of the stream because that was 2 hours that it took to go through everything. Yes. Wow. What are we? Level 7081. Let's go. We're getting to 1800, but keep in mind it takes over 5 million XP to get from here to 2000. So we're not hitting.
How much do you have so far?
Let's check. Let's do a quick check on my score. On NBT Explorer, File, Recent Folders, right there. We can do Saves, Inventory Challenge, Player Data, go here. And we are currently at a score, XP total, 14.786 million. That's our score. Like this, or well, I can go to score up here. 14.7. Yeah, it's like 19.6 or something that we have to reach. So yeah, 5 more million, little less than 5 million actually already. But yeah, if I were to die, hopefully not anytime soon, but if I were to die, it would display over 14.7 million.
Hopefully not
score.
ever.
Hopefully never, yeah. Let's see. Alright, I'll leave Minecraft running. I'll do a little bit more recording, probably. Even though I wasn't expecting the stream to go this long, so we'll see. Anyways, I must say bye-bye to you, Dogmaster, already. I'm gonna see if there's anyone cool to raid real quick. Twitch. Yeah, but we gotta make the chat really, really short. I was not expecting the stream to go this long. Because I might get up quite early tomorrow as I have to do the checkups. Anyone playing Gardic Phone?
I won't have a sub the next stream. Well, I will, but on my alt.
On your alt, yeah. I kind of feel bad no, I think I'll call it here. I really gotta end it. Can't really find anyone cool to raid. They plays anything? No.
Unless Joanne gives me another sub. Next stream.
We'll see. Hey, yeah, again, today,
Insane.
absolute bonkers stream. Thank you guys
We had
so much
like
for the support.
$100.
I wish Twitch takes half of it, but yeah, it is a
Yeah.
lot. Thank
Not
you
quite
so
100,
much.
for sure,
Not quite
but
100, but wow.
we made a lot of money.
That was a lot. Thank you guys so much. All I can say is that money will very well be reinvested in the content I make. 100%. So yeah, with that out of the way, I'm gonna call it here. Bye, Dogmaster. Thanks for reading Discord all the way till now. I'm gonna say bye to you. Bye 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 bye. Thank you so much. Have a good one. And now, I'm also say bye to everyone in the stream. Thank you so much, Tran, for the absolute support. We'll talk in a second here. And obviously, thank you so much for the Nordic raid. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all of the people that came with the raid. Shout out to you, okay? Shout out to you, Dogmaster. Much love. And thank you so much for all the patience as well, sticking through, going through all this footage. I know this footage isn't the most interesting for everyone, but these streams are just a great way to archive, or yeah, just save my commentary on this footage. I'll see you all on Wednesday for some more juicy Minecraft action. I'm very, very excited. And yeah. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much for being the stream. I'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye-bye.